On today's What's in the Box, Vertium, Shadows of the Complex. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Lee with Geek City USA here, and today we're going to unbox here Vertium, Shadows of the Complex. Now, this was a game that I did a review in how to play of a print and play prototype, and I received this in the mail the other day, and I wanted to show what the final game looked like, just in case you saw that and you wanted to compare the two. Now, the print and play that I put together, I used bits and pieces from a ton of different games, so I was really excited to get a copy of this, so that way I could really share what the game really looked like. I haven't played it yet in its new form, and I'm really looking forward to doing so with my non-printout and non-pillaged pieces. So first thing here, we have the game rules. Now, this is, when I had mine, they were just printed out. So you see here, there's, I was reading through these, and they're really cleanly put out, or put together, laid out. Nice and visual as far as nice pictures in the guide, and a high gloss book here as well. And this will also explain, this goes into detail on the different factions on the game, which if you read through these, it's cool that each faction kind of has their own backstory, which I definitely think is something that could be used for future games going forward. The American style battling, which is one of the ways that we played the game, which was a lot of fun, but we didn't have the expansion for the prototype, so I'm excited to check this out, as well as the where is it here? Solo setup. So you'll be seeing a solo playthrough, I'm sure, on this channel very soon, because I love me some solo playthroughs. So this is by Caper Games, and they did Get Adler, which was one of my favorite social deduction games, if not my absolute favorite, until I played Get Billy the Kid, which is another game that I've really enjoyed. I've gotten a kick out of what Caper Games has put out so far, so definitely eager to get this to the table in its final form. Now here's all of our little tokens. Now we'll use these for colonizing the planets. They pop out pretty easily, and you get a bunch of them. Set those aside. And here's the moons. Both if you could see the thickness on those, pretty good thickness on them. The blue moons as well. And I can punch all that out later. Now here are the player cards. So each player is going to have their own board, and this is just, your color will be based on whatever faction you pick here. Now they all operate the same. There's no asymmetrical play, but the background is a cool thing to check out. And then here's the complex, and this is what you play when you play the solo game. These are the big bad guys there. Set that aside, and here, this is what I thought I was really excited to see, were the new planets. So my planets, excuse me, I wish I would have brought them out for this, were printed on inkjet paper, really poorly done. Not poorly done, but really quickly done. So it's cool to see these in their bright, glossy format. Oh, that's really cool. I'm not sure that was the art on one that I had before. But you could definitely see all the different textures here in the planets now versus what you saw in my print and play. And these here are these giant meeples. These are the robots for the solo play that the complex will use. Some big old chunky meeples here. A good chunky weight to them. All right, now here we have the cards here. The cards will be each for the different color colonization tokens there. So you have the green with the little chickens on them. My wife loves her chickens. There's a little blue ones. Get an idea for each of the different ones. And then here's all the meltdown, discard all energy cards, remove one CT from one uncolonized planet, remove all CT from an uncolonized planet, and so on. I think the art on these is pretty cool. It's a unique way to, with the two-tone cards, unique way to represent that. Complete with the box art on the back. That's pretty clever. And here are the mini cards, which have your objectives. And these, yeah, here we go. On this side, it shows you the 3 victory points each, depending on what your objective is on the different planets and such. And then what do we have here? These are for your combat, for your different dice rolls. This will impact your rolls. And then my favorite part, I think, of this game, it's got to be these dice. because I didn't have these dice when I did mine, and I love laser engraved dice. So there you go, custom laser engraved. Roll really well. A little too well. That one will roll all the way over there. They're really good looking there. And here we have our player meeples, which, oops, lost them. So this is for each faction. Now you're gonna get these and you'll put them on your board here. Get quite a few of them. I wonder how I'm gonna store these in the box. They're gonna float all around. And then here we have, this is, if I can't remember the name of these, gem, I don't remember. This is for the expansion. And then here's the Vertium, the nice green. Now, when I did mine, I had a neon green cube, so it'll be cool to actually have nice sparkly gems here to use in place of it. There's plenty of it here in this bag. Excellent. Now, probably one of the things that I thought was cool about this game that I was surprised about is this is the first game that I have that I did a review that has my quote on the back of it. It has an excerpt of what I said on one of my videos. So I thought that was really cool. I was really excited to see that. That's a first for us. So that's super exciting. Now I will say that I don't know how this is all going to go back in the box and fit happily or comfortably. That'll be a project for me because I don't want everything just flopping around, and once you punch these out, I have to figure out how they're going to set in. But that's it's a common thing, and there's a ton of stuff in the box. So yeah, there you have it. I'll finish putting this away later, but that is Vertium Shadows of the Complex. I always pronounce that wrong. I want to say Vert, but it's Vertium Shadows of the Complex by Caper Games. And that's what the final production version looks like. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's a fun little game, and we'll be having, I'm gonna do like I said, you'll see a solo Saturday go up on this, and probably we'll do a playthrough, because this is something that we play with our family. So this is something that I'm gonna try to get a playthrough of us playing this out there. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Lee with Geek City USA. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Check us out on social media, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.